my figure kind of roundy. I like my bottom half of my legs. I don't have a flat stomach. And I don't really like the top half, they're a bit muscly. You have to be skinny to be pretty and to survive.
What we heard from teenagers, what we heard from their mothers and their grandmothers, was time and time again about the pressure to be thin, which is part of being a teenage girl in Britain today.
After interviewing young women throughout England, the British Medical Association concluded from their research that there's a strong link between media images of ultra-thin models and a rise in eating disorders. Now, for the first time, the British government has stepped in and organized the Body Image Summit, where leading figures from the worlds of fashion, modeling, and women's media have come together to monitor and regulate the use of superweight images.
It's the first time the government has taken an initiative in this area, and it's our role to act on what we hear, and in an area like this, to stimulate debate.
I think to be famous, you have to look like a rake twig. You've got to be skinny.
A lot of people come up to me and say, "Oh, you're so skinny, you're so lucky." And I'm like, well, what are you talking about? I don't feel lucky to be this thin. It's always been something that I've been ashamed of. It just so happens that clothes seem to hang nicely on skeletal bodies.
There are women who are very fit and very healthy and who wear a size 12. Why are they not there within the media, both the broadcast media and the print media? If we start to show images of women who are healthy and fit of different sizes across more of that normal range, then we encourage young women to think what matters more is being fit and healthy rather than trying to be ultra thin, which is not good for their health.
I don't think that's the problem, really. I don't think models are the problem, or like bones are the problem, because they're skinny people, they're fat people, they've always been, you know? Like, if there's a problem, I think it's more mental reasons, actually, for anorexia. Nobody's anorexic because they want to be a model, you know what I mean?
I think you have to make the change at the top for it to have that drip-down effect to start young girls going to agencies and not being told to lose weight. We get that a lot, and a lot of models tell us they're always being told to lose weight. So we have to make more demands of the industry, more demands of agencies. If they send us a girl with her rib shown, we're going to send her back.
Other representatives in the fashion world do not believe that media images cause eating disorders, and that the government has no place in setting demands and codes for model body size.
At American Vogue, we feel it's much healthier to be thin than overweight. Far more women in the States, I'm not sure of the figures in England, die of obesity than they do of being too thin. So, I mean, I feel that the whole situation's been really exaggerated in England.
I was invited to kind of participate in the Body Summit conference, and I went along rather reluctantly. I think that this whole business of trying to link fashion and skinniness and therefore eating disorders together is really a false premise. And fashion is not in the business to promote unhealthy-looking models. I mean, no fashion editor, no photographer wants to photograph a girl who looks like a skeleton.
The fashion world is a very rarefied world, and I think it had become a little bit divorced from reality, and I think our readers, certainly at Marie Claire, certainly let us know that they really need something to change, and they really weren't to be fed up with the whole industry.
More and more magazines are asking their readers what they prefer to see and what they think is the ideal body shape. Marie Claire experimented by distributing the same magazine with two different covers, the impossibly perfect Pamela Anderson or the realistically curvy Sophie Dahl. Sophie sold the most magazines, 65% to Pamela's 35%. So why is the media obsessed with lollipop-looking stars these days?
some styles in America are now size 0. That's become more and more and more common. Even the designers are struggling to make clothes that are a size 0. But I think sizing is something we're going to very carefully look at, not just with magazines, but with manufacturers, designers. A lot of designers are behind this. They want more women to wear their clothes.
We have large clients and small clients, and I design with them in mind. So that's what haute couture is about. It's made to measure.
She's really tiny.
Yeah.
I mean, we're so used to these big girls. Everyone's so big, but you are...
I think you look great.
No, she's perfect, but I mean, it's hard to believe that we're taking something in.
This is not about blaming the media or blaming anybody else, and nor is it about the government setting itself up as the nanny state. We have listened to women and we have acted on their concerns by bringing together the people who can deliver change. And I'm hopeful that after today that we will see change begin gradually and over time, and the beneficiaries will be the young girls of this generation and their daughters in the next.